To avoid the boys waking up to the very unpleasant sound of heels clacking in the morning, I intend to don some nice pink slippers. And it's also a nice excuse for me to wear slippers. Not that it's about me, but it is also a win for me there too. So hopefully much better to wake up to the sound of slippers than the sound of heels hitting the ground. Morning, Leaf. Morning, Curtis. Good morning, Waterford boys. It is now 7:05, so hopefully we should be starting to get up, brush our teeth and have some brekkie. Morning, Tim.
Good morning, Liz.
Oh, I love to hear excitement in the morning, Tim. Morning, Levi.
I do ask for recommendations. So one boy has a recommendation for tomorrow morning I have to try and do, which is a rap. So knock on the door, I'll give a rap, he raps in response to let me know he's awake. Very different to O'Brien. I take it by O'Brien, they're up by 5:30. With our ones, it's we're getting past 7 and I'm like, all right, Ben, we really got to get up now. The time is ticking.
I'm just wondering if you're just getting just a view of just the slippers.
You have stories to tell and you have people to tell them to. I think that is one of the most important things for a young person growing up is having, I just think the simple thing of coming home and knowing you have someone or people to tell stories to, I think that makes the biggest difference. So yeah, I grew up in a big family and it doesn't really surprise me now that I've now fallen into boarding, which is about helping create, I think, a family for boys who are away from their actual families.
Ruckus. Chuck. What is that? My name's Matt Lawler. I'm the assistant head of boarding house in O'Brien House. I've been here for about a year. I work with a really good team. Yeah, Trace does a great job of organising a good spread every afternoon. We get some pretty good afternoon teas from the dining hall. Anything between the bacon and cheese rolls to there's a heap of banana bread going around, which is a good source of energy for the boys, I'm pretty sure. I have 2 little ones and I will say, last time I was in boarding, I did not have children and it's significantly different for me now, which is great. What you pick up as a parent in terms of compassion and love for others, I think is really important in this job, to understand where youngsters are coming from, and I suppose working with the older boys it can be more of a mateship sort of thing, whereas here it's more of a family loving sort of environment. We have a street on campus where a lot of the families live, and on the weekend we're at the pool with a lot of them. My girls love coming over here and they've learnt the names of the boys and little things like that. So it's really cute to see the girls come in. They love coming over here, and it's a wonderful community feeling on the campus.
I guess one thing you can always tell with boarders in the best way is that because the relationships you build with the boarders are going to be different to the relationships you build with kids in your classroom, because they just are. You know them in so much more of a pastoral space. I think the relationships that I've formed both with the staff and with the boys, for me that's been the single most rewarding thing that I've done. I don't think there's anything more important than helping people find belonging. And so I think that's what we do here, is that it is that idea of knowing every child has somewhere that they belong, and I think every child deserves that.